Now let's talk about how to hold the double bass. I prefer to stand when I play double bass. Some people sit on a stool. I prefer to stand. An important point to remember is that this nut should be about at your eye level. That means you'll have to take the end pin out enough that when you put the bass upright, you're looking right at the nut. The basic position of the bass with this back side of the upper bout is just inside your hip bone. So the bass comes into my body and rests just inside the hip bone. Now I've played bass long enough that I can just balance the bass like that with no hands for a second or so. The other fulcrum point is this left thumb. That kind of guides you when you're lightly holding the bass with your left hand. So the two main points are the upper bout in the hip bone and the left thumb of the left hand. Now, my weight's evenly distributed on both legs, but sometimes I might shift and put the weight on one leg, or I might move my hips back to move into the upper positions of the bass. But the main position is standing equally balanced on both legs, the upper bout just inside the hip, and the left thumb guiding the left hand up and down the neck. And now let's talk a little bit about how we handle the double bass. An important part of bass technique has nothing at all to do with playing the bass, but we need to know how to put it down and pick it up. So from a standing position, I'm holding the bass. If I need to put it on the floor, I'll put my left hand behind the neck of the bass, here in the heel of the neck, and my right hand goes under this top bout. And I'll gently hold the bass like this, gently but firmly, and I'll turn it on its side and gently lay the bass on the floor. Now I laid the bottom bout first and then rolled it to the top bout. You don't want to put the bottom bout down and then roll the whole bass onto the floor, because eventually you'll end up with wood chips here along the side of your instrument, and you don't want that. So when I lay the bass down, left hand here, right hand here, gently put the bass on the floor on its side, never on its back, and there it is. If I need to pick up the bass, I have my end pin marked at the height that I know is correct for me. I pull the end pin out first, and then I do the opposite. I put my hand behind the heel of the neck, my right hand on the top bout, and I pick up the bass like this, without rolling it on the floor. You should never carry your bass or pick it up or put it down with your hand inside this F-hole. If you do that, there's a chance that this wing on the F-hole might crack. Then you'll get nasty buzzes. You'll have to take your bass to the repair shop. So avoid using the F-hole as a handle, as tempting as that looks. Always pick up your bass like this, and always set it down gently on the side like that. Before we wrap up this segment, let's talk about how to wrap up your double bass. We need to put the cover on in order to transport our instrument safely. I'm going to put it back down on the floor, left hand on the heel of the neck, right hand on the top bout, and gently set the bass on the floor. Now I need to put the end pin in all the way. So now the end pin is completely returned to its starting position in the bass, and I have a bass cover sitting beside me on the floor. Most covers have a zipper up the side, the whole way up the side, and the way I like to put on the bass cover is with the bass standing up, so I need to pick it up again and have the cover right next to me. Hand under the heel of the neck and on the top bout. Now I'm holding the bass with the end pin back in the bass, and I grab the cover. Make sure you have the front of the cover adjusted to the front of the bass, and then you need to gently slide the cover over the front of the bass while you're holding the neck. This top part of the base cover slides over the top. And now I need to bring the zipper closed. I'm holding the neck with my left hand, bringing the zipper closed with my right hand all the way down. I'm still holding tight on the neck with my left hand. This cover has a zipper on the opposite side, also a short one. I bring that closed. Now the base is zipped up and I'm ready to walk away with it. When I pick it up, usually there's a handle in the front and a handle on the side. Don't hurt your back. Pick up the base like that, and now we're ready to roll.